Hello and welcome to Make a Difference, the show about volunteers and volunteerism in Montgomery County. I'm your host, Bonnie Ayers. One obvious reward of a job well done in any field is being able to see the positive results of your time and effort. While some jobs, such as lab research, don't always reap obvious results right away, there's one program where volunteers can see the fruits of their labors for the most part on the spot. That would be Habitat for Humanity, the organization that makes concrete differences in the lives of local residents by ensuring that they have safe, decent, and affordable homes. Of course, volunteers are an integral part of the Habitat for Humanity mission to, quote, provide affordable housing solutions to residents of Montgomery and Prince George's counties through home ownership opportunities, home repairs, and its restore retail operation, end quote. Shortly, we'll hear the various ways that you can get involved with Habitat for Humanity Metro Maryland. Meanwhile, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these reminders from the Montgomery County Volunteer Center. Welcome back to Make a Difference. I'm your host, Bonnie Ayers. Our guests from Habitat for Humanity Metro Maryland are John Paukstis, Executive Director, and Jeff D., Development Director. John, Jeff, welcome to Make a Difference.
Thank you, Bonnie. Good to be here.
John, let's start with you, and for those who may not know about Habitat for Humanity or are really familiar with it, what's the scope of services that you all provide? It's more than we think. A lot of people think, oh, you go fix homes, but It's a lot more than that.
Yes. We were founded here in Montgomery County in 1982, and we currently serve Montgomery and Prince George's County, and we have an array of services. Since 1982, we either build new construction, new homes that are affordable for lower income families. We've also rehabilitated existing homes, homes that may have been vacant and foreclosed, those kinds of homes. And then we have a weatherization program to weatherize home, and we also do minor and major home repairs.
So it's just not, you cover the gamut. In other words, like you said, from new homes to what we all think of as fixing up.
Yes. Yeah, so we have an array of services, and what we're trying to do is revitalize communities where we have the opportunity to do that and provide a affordable place, energy efficient place for families to live.
So I would think when you mentioned energy efficient, which is sort of interesting because I'm sure that when things started, the technology has changed, I'm sure, as far as being energy efficient and things like that. So I'm sure that there are new things that you and the volunteers are doing when you work on these homes.
Yes, we use many volunteers, about 3,500 volunteers a year actually volunteer with our affiliate. And they do an array of things. Volunteer-friendly things, generally painting, landscaping, those kinds of things on homes. But also, when we do weatherization, they can participate in helping to weatherize the home and make it put in insulation and things like that.
Now, when you have volunteers working in homes like that, and this is part of a later on question, but it fits here, what kind of skills do people need? I'm sure you probably get all levels of interest, and probably interest is a big deal too. But
you don't need a lot of skill. We are licensed contractors, and we have professional staff that provide supervision. We also have volunteer, what we call crew leaders. These are people who have skills. They may be retired, but they have skills, and they volunteer with us on a regular basis. And so if you or I came out and we didn't have any skill, they would help us in supervision of the work to be done on the property.
Some of the things like electricians or plumbers or things like that?
Well, anything that requires an inspection, like electric, plumbing, HVAC, we hire people to do that. The volunteer-friendly work is generally drywall, painting, insulation, landscaping, those kinds of things.
So if you have bent for gardening or something like that, you can do outdoor work. If you like to paint, you can. There's something to do indoors as well.
Yeah.
There are other opportunities. This is the one that most people think about when they think about Habitat for Humanity is the home working on homes, but you have other opportunities. that are
Yes, we have
fascinating.
many opportunities for volunteers. If people are not comfortable working on a construction site, we have many committees. We have Jeff will talk in a moment about the development committee, we have a faith committee, finance committee. So we have committees that people can get involved with if they have a particular skill. We also have a restore, a retail outlet where
Tell us about that.
well, we get donated furniture, appliances, and building materials. We have 2 locations, one in Gaithersburg, one in Silver Spring. And we're open to the public, and we resell products at a deep discount price. And we have volunteers who volunteer in the restore, anywhere from 14 years to people that are seniors can volunteer in a restore. High school students can get service hours, that kind of thing. And so we have many volunteer opportunities, not just on the construction site, but on committees, in our office and administration, and in our restore.
Wow, so you name it, white collar, blue collar,
That's correct.
young, longer term residents, and just
Right.
about everybody can
Right.
get involved.
Yes.
Well, you mentioned Jeff,
Yes.
and Jeff is development director, and that's one of the functions. You have a committee, a development fundraising committee, that people can serve on.
Well, we have certainly the fundraising committee, but just to add on to what John was saying, we do have a lot of senior citizens who are looking for ways to volunteer, and so they'll come into the office. They'll set up every Thursday. They might come in, and they have a set task that they do. So it's a great opportunity for them. In relation to fundraising, we also have, as you mentioned, the committee. And the committee is just a group of interested citizens who have special skills or have connections that want to get involved as a way to sort of spread the word about Habitat and about what we're able to do.
Mm-hmm. Great. What kind of, let's say, training would they need? Let's use the development committee as an example, because there are people who really like to get out there and help fundraise, and they
Right.
have sort of natural abilities for it and so forth. But is there any kind of training that they would need to?
Well, I think the first thing is someone who has an interest in, like you said, not everybody's interested or able to get out and ask, to talk to people. So it's just someone who's interested and has some ideas that they want to, talk about. We would do training. We can sit down with them and just talk about how to make the ask and what to expect. And so the training, that's the easy part that we can work on. It's more about the person who has the right personality for it and the dedication and the willingness. That's really what I think what we're looking for. And then what we can use is we can use those skills with our training to sort of say, okay, how can you help us reach out to the community?
Let's give some contact information. I want to talk more about the process if somebody
Sure.
wants to volunteer. But John, if you can give us, how can we get in touch?
The best way to get in touch is to go to our website, habitatmm.org. That's Habitat, M as in Mary, M.org. If you are interested in volunteering, you go to the button that says volunteer, click on there, and it'll take you to an opportunity to come to one of our blueprint sessions. That's where we provide orientation about Habitat and all the opportunities that are available.
Oh, good. That leads in beautifully, thank you, to the next question about, suppose I come or I found out about it, and what happens then? And I let you all know that I'm interested in some capacity.
Right.
I may not know what it is even.
Right.
What happens then? Do I need to come in and talk with somebody, or
Well,
what?
right. If you were to come to a blueprint session, our volunteer coordinator would make a presentation about all the things you'd want to know about Habitat and the Restore, of course, and then see where your interest is. And then you might be introduced to one of our committee chairs, to a board member, or to a staff member to develop that interest.
Now, are these held on a regular basis?
Yes, every
or-
month there's a
okay.
a noon session and there's an evening session every month.
For people who
Are
are
interested.
working or aren't
Right.
working.
Right,
Very, Very, very good.
Yeah.
And then, we also have opportunities for groups to come out, right? So we'll have faith groups come out or business groups come out, and so they could contact, they would just go to info@habitat.mm, send an email, say I'm interested, or they could go to development@habitatmm.org, say they're interested, and we would reach out to them. And sometimes we'll have faith groups come to our restore. Sometimes we'll have them come out on our build sites, just depending upon what's going on. We also sometimes work with faith groups or businesses that want to do fundraisers. For instance, if they want to do a jean give back, $5 on a Friday, you can wear jeans, and that money is then given back to affordable housing. So, there's a lot of different ways that people can volunteer as a group also if they want to get involved.
And it sounds like something like, the jeans on Friday or something. You don't even have to go anywhere.
No, they can just do it at their office.
Right.
Or,
a faith group could have like a yard sale fundraiser or something like that.
Or a concert.
We've
and
done
dedicate
that.
those
Right.
funds then.
Yes.
And then John or I or somebody else would come and we can talk to them about Habitat, make sure people understand that these are hardworking families, that they don't want a handout, they're just looking for a hand up, and we're the means by which we can bridge that gap and help people.
Now, what kind of time commitment? I'm sure some of these are, if you're working on a specific home or something, when that's done, you can just stay on and say, I'm ready for another project, I want to do another home. Is there any kind of time commitment regarding that? And then for Jeff, when you serve like on a committee, is there a difference?
Committees, we have about 11 committees, and committees generally meet once a month or once every other month, so that's not a big time commitment. Committee meetings can be either during the day or in the evening. But the other ways is that it depends on how much time someone has to devote to a great nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
There are many great nonprofit organizations, and some people spend their time with multiple nonprofits, volunteering their time. So that we work with people with that situation.
Now, Jeff, with the committee structure, once a month, but do you sort of expect like maybe for a year, give it a year or 6 months, or do you ask them, when somebody says, I'd like to serve on that committee?
What we would normally do is, so for instance, let's say you want to join the development committee or the finance committee, would come to a meeting and just sort of feel it out, see if you think there's a fit there, and then after that, for instance, for me, you'd talk to me and then we'd say, okay, well, what do you think? And let's go forward. We would want someone to make a commitment because the business, as John was alluding to earlier, is so complex that for finance or fundraising, it's not enough to just be there for a couple months because you don't really get the full picture. So, but it also depends on where you are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect way to wrap up. This has gone so fast, but you all have given so much information. I want to thank you both, John and Jeff, for being with us.
Thank you very much, Bonnie.
We've been talking with John Paukstis and Jeff D. about volunteer opportunities with Habitat for Humanity, Metro Maryland. To learn more about volunteering with Habitat or other local organizations, contact the Volunteer Center at 240-777-2600 or visit their website at www.montgomeryserves.org. And remember, as a volunteer, you can make a difference. Bye-bye.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.